After playing Bedwars for a year, I'm only level 50, so today I'm starting my quest to level up all the way to level 100. But before we start, we're close to YouTube rank, so please click the subscribe button. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. Today is the start of my quest to max Hive Bedwars. As you can see, I'm currently level 54, which is approximately like 37% to level 100, because Hive XP system works exponential. Now, it seems like our first rush is the guy from the sweating video. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen that video. I made a video where I basically queued sweats I queued squads as a duo, and I killed all of the sweats, and this was one of the guys in one of those squads, and I don't think oh wait, I am gonna be able to kill him. All right, okay, so yeah, this should just be a free thing. I can just void, get a sword, and probably kill him here if everything goes according to plan. I'm gonna hit with my fist. I'm gonna pretend like I don't have a sword. And he's dead. GG's. Alright. So yeah, the goal for the coming months is probably just going to be to max out this game, which is going to take a while. I do not know if I'm going to be able to do this before I join the army, but we're going to figure it out, alright? But for now, our only focus is on winning this video game, which I hope should be pretty easy. I actually tried recording a game before this, but I didn't have a texture pack on, so I didn't include it in the video. But that was the worst game of my life, alright? I need to rant about this. I go up against a guy, and it ends up with the both of us getting deep slayed. And if you have ever been in that situation, you know you're pretty much stuck there for the next like 10 minutes because neither of you are going to get a pickaxe. You're just going to trade each other every time. It's going to be terrible. Thanks for the emeralds, sir. We were trading. It was all good. I was like, okay, surely I'm going to win this. I had 3 diamonds in my ender chest. I was like, okay, I'm going to get the pickaxe. I'm going to win. It's all going to be fantastic. Then a second guy side rushes me specifically. So that's basically when I realized I'm definitely going to lose this game. So I decided to do the only logical thing and flee. And as I'm fleeing from my base because I'm getting attacked by 2 people, a third guy from literally across the map, all right? Imagine I'm fighting this guy, that guy rushes me, and then a guy from all the way over there comes over to my base as well. So at that point, I had 3 people. Why is this kid going over here? Not allowed. Get off the map. I had 3 people in my base, and I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna survive. So I left, right? And I went, I broke a bed, I eliminated a guy, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be fantastic. Then it was just me and the first rush that I had, alright? It was just the 2 of us against each other. He still had his bed. I didn't because I was, you know, getting attacked by 4 people. Whoa, whoa! What? I just got flawless by some random kid because, okay, this is bad. This is really bad. I must go over there and get my diamond sword back. Sir, you're not supposed to have that diamond sword. I was yapping, but that doesn't mean you just get to steal all of my shit, all right? I had like 20 pearls. I had a bunch of stuff. He's still at his base. Okay, he's still at his base. I can kill him. It's all good. That being said, he does have, oh my god, he's towering up. I just lost all my shit to the worst player in the game. Are you kidding? And he's gonna pearl. And he pearled off the map. There he goes with all of my emerald investments. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic, man. Oh my god. Okay, well, time to get more emerald. But as I was saying and complaining about that other game, was up against the first rush that I had, right? And that first rush still had his bed, but he was sitting at his base. He was on his generator. I managed to come over. I was breaking his bed, but he saw me just in time. And he threw a fireball at me. Almost knocked me off the map. Now keep in mind, I had nothing here, right? I just had a diamond sword and iron armor. I did not have pearls. I did not have anything besides a pickaxe, blocks, and a sword. So he fireballs me. I just about managed to stay on the bridge. But this guy also wasn't leaving his base. So at this point, I realized, like, okay, oh, he just fell off the map. At this point, I realized, like, okay, I'm probably not going to end up winning this if I just stay over here. So I decided to flee. I go and bridge over to middle. This guy hits me with the world's luckiest bow shot, like a cross-map bow shot, and he proceeds to like trash talk me in chat, and that just pissed me off the wrong way, alright? This guy was probably the worst player I'd ever seen, but he only won the game because this guy just got boxed. The only reason the guy won the game was because I just happened to got like 4v1'd in that game, but that just pissed me off. So now I decided to start a commentary with the motive of vengeance, and this guy's dead. Goodbye. I spent so long complaining, we went through an entire 7-minute game whilst I was complaining. But with that being said, we're on Arrow, and this is the map where it all transpired, right? That was the guy that was like across from me who I didn't manage to kill. That guy was side rushing me, and a guy all the way over there was like attacking me as well. And then there was just a 4th guy that was just patrolling middle like he owned the place. So yeah, that was basically all that transpired. Now I have stopped complaining and I can actually focus on playing the game again. This guy doesn't seem to know how to rush, so I think we get a pretty easy first rush here. Also, another thing, let me know what you think of this video, because in case you haven't noticed, this video had like a 5-second intro, and it probably has some music throughout, but besides that, it is just a completely normal commentary, right? It's just a completely normal commentary, nothing different than usual. The only difference is that there's like a slight intro, and there is, you know, a little more thought put into most of the video, but essentially, it's just the exact same thing, right? It's me yapping, it just happens to be some music throughout right now. But I was thinking I could do this as the commentaries from now on. Also, this guy left the game. I was thinking this was like the middle ground between doing a commentary and an edited video, where this video has a little bit of effort put into it, but at the same time, it very much is a commentary because the entire focus of the video is just me yapping. And you know what? I have a good feeling about this type of commentary, but you guys need to tell me what you think of it. I guess the video that I did with Amazing where you were killing sweats that I mentioned at the beginning of this video was a pretty good example of that as well, where there was an intro and the rest of the video was pretty much just cuts. I mean, I did add a few things because videos with my friends, I usually just like to edit a little bit more because it's just funny and I like to like make the funny moments with my friends like funnier. So there were like a few sound effects in that video. Oh my god, he just walked off the map. But yeah, there were a few sound effects in that video, but essentially it was just the same thing that I'm doing right now. Just cuts and a little bit of music and a really short intro. So yeah, if you guys enjoy that, I might try doing that daily for December. Once again, I haven't quite decided it yet. This guy has full iron already. The hell? I can knock it. But he has an iron sword as well? What? Who is this guy? Oh, and he has a... Okay. He also happens to have... Hold on. You can't kill me. It's just not gonna happen. You have a fist and that does no damage to me. I'm sad to say it, but it's just not gonna happen. All right, I managed to buy a pickaxe. I'm gonna break his bed. I'm gonna chest everything else, and this guy is gonna go off the map. I said you're gonna go off the map. Sir, go off the map. Goodbye. Alright, so yeah, if only grinding levels could be this easy all of the time. I'm having some pretty good stuff here. I've also been trying to get my stats up, you know. Once I've been grinding for levels, because I have been doing this off camera, because I do just enjoy Bedwars right now. I think Season 3 is great. But as I've been doing this, I have been trying to increase my stats as well. For example, my win rate went from like 65 to 73. My goal is to get it to 80. I think 80 is a very good number, and it's like an impressive number at that, right? It's like, okay, he's got an 80% win rate. That's pretty impressive. That's what I'm trying to go for. I also bought some wings, because I haven't bought those very much this season, but they're going to be gone, so I probably should be buying them. This guy has a massive defense, and as I approach his massive defense, I will be talking more about my stats. So yeah, I'm trying to get like an 80% win rate. I'm at 73 right now, so I have a pretty long way to go, but the games I've played this month have landed me at like a 90% win rate, so slowly but surely I am making my way over there. This guy gets to go off the map again. And another thing I've been trying to increase, but I've actually hit the goal, is my final kill death ratio. That's basically how many people you final kill per final death that you take. So if I like kill 10 people before I die once, I'll have a 10 FKDR, which is what I've been going for, and I recently hit it. I started off with like 6. I started off with like a 6 FKDR, but now it's all the way up to 10. I don't know how high I'm trying to get it, but I'm just trying to make it so it like stabilizes with 2 digits. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't really care about stats, but my stats are pretty good in this game mode, so I don't see a point in like not caring about them. Like if I can just continue winning games as I do now, the stats are gonna keep increasing, and I like it. I like it when numbers increase. All right, with that being said, there's a few people in this game who are not terrible. I'm not sure about this guy. I do recognize his name, so he could be good or he could be bad. Not too sure. He is standing on the generator, so he has high ground, which is just gonna make it so that I can kill him. Oh my fucking god, in case you can't tell, I'm not very familiar with most of the maps in this game, so I did not know the edge was right there. I mean, I was winning that fight, but okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna win this. And with that being said, this is gonna be gone. Oh, and he's gonna buy a sword. And he kills me, but he's on like literally 2 HP. So yeah, that's a pretty good first rush. He's on like 2. I can just go over there. I can hit him once and he'll die. So I don't see a world in which I somehow lose to this guy. He's gonna go to middle. Well, I actually don't mind that too much. I can just get his generator and stuff. Oh, it looks like he's gonna die. And he just died in mid. Alright, GG's, big guy. I'm sorry to see it happen. Anyway, he got killed by Orange. I might have to just Icy Bridge over there and, you know, stab Orange in the back a little bit. Because honestly, I'm not a very big fan of, like, decent players being in my games. So, I might have to just kill him real quick. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. However, he does have, what's it called? He has Deep Slate as well. So, I'm gonna have to buy myself a pickaxe if I ever want to break this guy's bed. And he has a diamond sword. Are you kidding me, bro? A diamond sword. How serious are we right now? Oh my god, that guy just oh wait, he didn't have a first rush, so he just immediately got to rush his side rush. That's great. That's what you love to see, honestly. And he has iron armor. Okay, so it's looking like I'm gonna just lose this game on the spot because this guy got the middle first. So that's great. I mean, that's what you want, honestly. I love it when my first rush is like outgearing me by tenfold. This dude bought a fucking wind charge? Are we serious? You know what? It's all good, brother. I didn't want to fight you anyway. You know what? I'm just going to mid. I'm leaving. I'm never playing this game again. This dude bought... I can't even believe this. He rushed a wind charge and he also rushed... Bro, he rushed a wind charge and a diamond sword. Start of the game? Are we serious? There's no way this guy is real, surely. I just refuse to believe literally anyone has ever done that. How does this guy even have 48 iron to spare? Like, that isn't real. He just doesn't have that. Okay, I think he's trying to go over to me again, which isn't gonna end well for him because I have a pearl. So if he just goes over to me, I'll just pearl away. Nice pearl. And you're off the map, and you just lost your diamond sword, and now I'm just gonna break your bed. Okay, there was no way I was gonna lose to that guy. I still might lose to him, but I doubt it, if I'm being honest. Ooh, he got a nice little block placement there, and it also looks like he's drag clicking, which is fantastic. And we're just gonna take his generator. Oh, are you gonna hit me with a sword? Oh, but buddy. What? How the fuck? Okay, there was no way I was gonna lose to that guy. I'll just talk about stats and I literally lose to like the worst player in the game. I cannot believe that just happened to me. This guy, bro. This guy. Bro rushed a diamond sword and a wind charge. And then proceeded to kill me with a wooden sword because he was drag clicking. Also, screw the Hive for not letting that pearl land. That pearl was thrown, you know, perfectly timed. But somehow it just didn't throw. Okay, this guy seems to be pretty clueless. I'm just gonna go over here and... Yup. Is off the map. That last game was a pretty good example of what's wrong with Hive Bedwars. I was fighting my first rush, and whilst that guy didn't get a first rush, he could just outgear everyone, and that... Oh my... What? My game just crashed! What? I do not even know how that happened, but my game just like crashed on me. I put 2 items in the chest and the game just said, you know what, I'm closing myself. So that's great. Anyway, as you might notice in the top right, I have some statistics on the screen. You can see my FKDR is 10.14, my KD is 3.5, and my win rate is 73. So that's like the stats that I'm basically trying to get up because I think it's funny. There's nothing much more to it, if I'm being honest. Anyway, we're back on the same map, and I'm pretty sure I'm on the same team as well. Would you look at that? The Hive just knows what it's doing, and I don't have a first rush. All right, now we can go for like the thing that the other guy did, right? We can just rush middle immediately and just become the most stacked player. And that's the issue with Hive Bedwars that I've been trying to talk about for like the past 5 minutes before the game decided to randomly crash on me for no reason. If you outgear someone in this game, there practically is no way to come back. If a good player outgears you, for example, a diamond sword or iron armor, and you have a stone sword and iron armor, there literally isn't a singular world in which you can come back from that and win, unless you're like just a way better PvPer. But usually that really isn't the case. Usually you're up against someone who is at least at the end of the game, someone who is at least somewhat competent, who can like, you know, fight you a little bit. Also, we're gonna get, I think, 8 diamonds from this, or 8 emeralds I should say, so that's pretty good. But yeah, if you're outgearing someone, there's just basically no way for the other person to win anymore. Like, it's basically just been decided unless they make a very big blunder. But most of the people that outgear you are usually like not terrible at the game, so they somewhat know what they're doing. And if they know what they're doing, there's just no way they're gonna like accidentally pearl off the map like the last guy. And even then, when he pearled off the map, I couldn't kill him because he was drag clicking. But you know, that's another can of worms for a different video, alright? But yeah, that's basically what I mean. Like, it sucks quite a lot. There's a guy in middle, and he probably has a weapon, and I don't have a weapon. So with that being said, okay, yeah, he has a weapon. I'm gonna go over to my base. He's gonna follow me. I'm gonna invest in a diamond sword, and I'm just gonna kill him. As you can see, he needed 4 hits to kill me. I needed 3 hits to kill him. There is no way in which he was going to win that. So that's basically the extent of Hive Bed Wars, which is usually why I would say I prefer Sky Wars, because even if the game is entirely like RNG based, you can still win using like nifty tricks, right? You can boombox, you can bow, you can use weekly items, you can, you know, mine until you get better gear. There's a lot you can do. Whereas in this game, if you're outgeared, it's just a GG. All right, there's not much you can do. You just kind of lose. It's like, okay, thanks for playing. It's over now. This guy once again thinks he can kill me, even though I outgear him like tenfold. And as you can see, he just immediately has to run. I do not know why there is this many people at this guy's base, but honestly, thank you for breaking the bed open. I will now be breaking the bed and killing you. Goodbye. But yeah, as you saw there, that shark guy literally refused to fight me because I outgeared him, and that's basically the only logical thing he could do in that situation, unless he really trusted his PvP capabilities. I'm not terrible at the game. Like, I'm bad, alright? You'll never hear me saying I'm good, but yeah, there was nothing that shark could have done, which I do think is a bit of a flaw in the game. I feel like Hypixel Bed Wars has that a lot less. Like, even if you're outgeared, you can still like maybe crit someone or combo them to like win. You can combo people here, but it's a lot more difficult if they have better gear. Honestly, during that entire rant, I kind of forgot what I was even ranting about in the first place. So with that being said, we're gonna win the game here. We're gonna go over to Aqua Base. Yes, that's the team that I'm after actually, and we're just gonna break his bed. I also have a dory for him. Doesn't look like he's at his base though. I have no clue where he is. There would be a perfectly timed moment for him to break my bed, and I would just be like, oh, I guess he's at my base. I honestly don't think he's at my base unless he is, and I've just been bamboozled. But we're gonna figure it out, I guess. Also, let me know what you think, not only of this type of editing, as I've said before, but also of the length of this video. I'm hoping this video will be like 20 minutes long. Isn't very much different to like my usual commentaries, just like 1 game longer, basically. But I do get like paid like basically double, and at the same time, you guys get just extra content. So I think it should be a pretty fair trade-off here. But let me know what you guys think. If you say, you know what, Rangy, I want short videos, then okay, man, okay, chill. I'll do short videos, bro. Calm down. But if you say like 20-minute videos are like good, then I'll do 20 minutes. Anyway, I've no clue where this kid is. I'm just gonna go back, buy a pearl and a player tracker, and I think I should win the game by doing that. But yeah, I do not know where this guy is. Player tracker, pearl. Ooh, I don't have enough emeralds to buy full diamond. Let's follow the compass here. Oh, I see him actually. He is inside of this building. Sir, it's time to die. You cannot run from me forever. I have a very funny idea. The Nemo Pearl, it's too powerful. 1 final kill that entire game. Am I this bad at the game?